Hey everyone, it's Dr. Jen, and this is What's Up Wednesday. And today talking about sleepaway camp, really off the bus conditions, what your kids brought home with them. Probably they were missing half their clothes, and maybe they brought home someone other's clothes, but they also probably came home with other ailments and sicknesses. And I was on call last weekend and I got many calls. Can I just come in? I have actually people coming right from the camp bus. They don't even go home first. They come directly to my office, sort of want to be examined from head to toe, and anything that needs to be treated before they even get into their house at home is really, really common. And hey Allison, how are you? Thanks for watching us. You see I have a special guest today to talk all about camp because she is a 7-year camper. But we are going to talk about common illnesses and conditions that parents often want to know about with their kids and treat them right away. So we're going to talk about those. But as I said, I have a special guest here on What's Up Wednesday, and this is my daughter Emmy.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for coming. So tell us a little bit, have you been to camp before? Obviously I know the answer to that.
Yes, many times.
And what camp do you go to, or did you go to?
I go to Camp Danby.
And you are, or I guess I'm saying were because I think you're kind of finished, right? A 7-year camper?
Yes.
So you've been there for quite a long time. And do kids get sick at camp ever?
A lot.
Yeah. And did you ever get sick at camp?
I did, many times.
So even as a pediatrician's daughter, knowing good habits, still get sick at camp. And we're going to talk about those reasons why kids often get sick at camp. And Al, I hope you feel better. I'm going to help you out later too. I heard you were not doing well, but me and Emmy will come cheer you up later. So hope you feel better. And anyone else who wants to chime in, feel free. I'd love to take your questions on this Facebook Live all about your kids in camp. So ask away. I'm here to answer. Maybe Emmy can answer some of your questions too as a long-term camper. But yeah, so tell us, what are some of the illnesses and stuff that you see at camp or that you've had?
A lot of stomach viruses and colds, different types of rashes and ear infections.
Yep. So those are definitely quite a few of the things that I see when kids come home. And so, you know, one of the reasons parents always say, well, you know, why does my kid get so sick at camp? Well, there's a few reasons. Obviously, do you know any of the reasons why kids get sick at camp?
There's a lot of close contact.
Yes. So most infections or conditions that kids get is due to like from touch or from sneezing or coughs or airborne, but definitely like being in close contact, right? So all those little bunk beds are very close together. There's lots of people living close together, and they're playing and they're laughing and they're hugging and they're rolling around and they're playing sports, right? And they're eating and they're sharing food that's on the table. And then they're bathing and everything's in close contact. So yeah, there's just germs flying right and left. And even though they try to bathe, some of the kids that I see that come home, especially some of the little boys, dirt between their toes and their fingernails aren't cut. And so then it spreads infection more that way too. So yeah, so you see that sometimes the infirmary is really full. I heard you had, what did you call it this summer at your camp?
The plague.
The plague. So it really wasn't the plague, but she likes to call it the plague. It was a really bad stomach bug that sort of ripped through the camp, and you know they really try to contain it as much as possible, but it's difficult. Again, just when kids are on top of each other, and you know usually a stomach bug, there's vomiting for 24 hours, and then there's sometimes diarrhea, and a certain portion of the kids can get sicker than others, so it's really important to make sure that they're drinking, that they're well hydrated, obviously, that they're monitored closely, and they don't go back too soon because then they can infect the other kids. But it usually takes its course, and it seemed like everyone was fine. No one got too sick, though, so that was really good, right? Good. Is there any other... Oh, hi, Jen, how are you? Hope your family's doing well, too. Any questions, feel free. Me and Emmy are here to answer them. What other things did you see at camp, or any illnesses that you got maybe this year or any other year?
There were a lot of